As young as you are,
Yes.
you are into farming, you love farming. We barely see that, this generation. Why is it that you decided I'm just gonna go, into farming?
Honestly,
Did someone force you into it,
no.
or maybe it's just a choice that you made yourself? If we keep on doing this, we are talking about over 300 cows on this farm. If we keep on doing this, we are making Zimbabwe great again.
I genuinely love animals. I won't lie, guys. Animals are just.
So in your case, how are you generating the revenue? Is it meat? Are you doing it for meat production or
Yes.
breeding?
We're breeding cattle on our farm, but then the end goal is to move into the feedlot side.
So hello guys, I am in Chivu.
Specialized in Tuli and Boran.
Okay.
And you know favorite one ranguir.
This one is it's a Boran.
It's a Boran.
It's a Boran, and then this one is a Tuli.
It's a Tuli boo. One of the youngest ones.
What are they eating?
In salt. I know my salt blocks. I know, for example, Mombezagananja, appetite actually increase of food.
Oh.
And then again, my nutrition and again I know diwane Mombezedu. Tsinova zazoenda unoda kana mvura dzakabonanja nanzi tinozonwa mvura nekudya chikafu chamwe chakawanda. So sese zinenge tingonanja ringe rima mapaddock ese titswana kuti ndoti mawinners twedu tona chikudza twedu.
Okay.
And yeah, togara nemabhuru as for now.
How many cows do you have?
Right now we have 300 plus. It's a true nato at the moment. Near some goats that we also have.
How many goats do you have?
Roughly 100 plus.
100 plus?
Yes.
Do you think it's more, or maybe now you have less?
And now we're moving more to the cattle side.
Why?
There's just certain reasons that I choose out to
Okay.
move as we do. Those are to specialize in commercial livestock farmers. Beef.
Why is it that you are more focusing on cattle more than goats? Does it mean that cattle pays more?
Of course it does. For example, Mombe 1, obviously it's more expensive compared to Mbudzi 1. The prices are different. But cost, obviously, it differs. You raise a Mbudzi is less than you raise a Mombe. But the outcome don't also differ.
What kind of challenges are you facing?
For me personally, right now, our biggest challenge is the drought. The climate change is real. It's very real and it's happening. The climate is changing, low rainfalls, hakuna vegetation yakawanda, and ndo zvakaita kuti mombe dzedu lose weight and takudzipawo extra feed kuti regain their weight.
So when we are talking about farming people, this is what we are talking about. And Chivu, if you are from Chivu and you are watching this video, I am proud of you guys. People who are in Chivu, you are doing amazing things. Do you have Mahad Mashona breed here?
Yes, tinenge dziri muvana mai dzatiri kumetesa nemamabhouzi edu.
Okay, so it's cross.
Yes, that's cross. Because crossbreeding ine benefits yakawanda kune mombe dzedu. Because we're taking 50% of the father and 50% of the mother and combining them. So, which is why we don't like inbreeding. Inbreeding is when we use the same father. Nevana vacho vachingobreed the same cycle. It's
a disadvantage.
Yes, it's a disadvantage.
I thought it was a good thing, inbreeding. I thought it was a good thing.
No, it's not. There's inbreeding, pure breeding, crossbreeding. Pure breeding is when we use the same type of breeds.
Yeah.
So but some set so to maintain the same pure breed.
Yeah.
Shingo to mashona. Crossbreeding to total borano mashona. That's crossbreeding. 50%, 50%. So it's a one animal. Trauma traits are different. Tozuma eda kuburisa one animal ningeri strong and yeah.
So which breed is prone to diseases of all the breeds that you have?
A lot of breeds are prone to diseases, but first look at your area. Ask yourself what's area condition, because no siana. And for us right now, we're trying to move to the Boran. Do it would thrive a wow. Also the Boran boo.
Yeah.
It's really thriving well in these hard conditions. My takes and sina body condition maintained. Farm a long distance to look for food, and it can thrive well with low feed and vegetation. So it's really good.
Which breed is good for meat production?
Meat production. Yeah, my Boran and Garibo.
Arbo.
Nema Brahman. A lot of these breeds are good. it all comes to what you're feeding.
It all comes back to that.
Yes, what you put into the animal is the outcome. You reap what you sow.
This guy is not afraid. I've never been this close to a lot of cows before, so I'm always very careful. Paranoia is a good survival instinct. Yes, I mean it's a good survival instinct.
Kevin, can I'm changing to office now?
We can hear you.
But Kelvin, I wish I've been for those Vargona.
He's over there. Did you go to school for this, farming?
Yes. I went to Blackphobie College.
Where is that?
It's in Nyabira, where I did a 2-year course. It's a diploma course, so it's hands-on. It's really hands-on.
Okay, so right now we are in Chivu.
Yes.
How is Chivu to you? How long have you been staying in Chivu?
I've been here roughly my whole life, and Kunogo Kumusha, so we've been here for like a long time, and yeah, couldn't. I've realized that most people that go into farming, it's usually two-sided. It's either you're into the crops or the animals. Okay. And sometimes you might be in both, but there's always a stronger side that you generally enjoy. And for me, that's the livestock side. I generally love animals. Like I won't lie, guys. Animals are just fun having around and just.
What about the crops? So you are one-sided?
No, I'm not one-sided, but I passionately enjoy livestock more compared to the crops. And there's nothing wrong with the crops. Don't get me wrong. I do crops, but I'm just not as into crops as I enjoy the livestock side. Sorry.
As young as you are,
yes.
you are into farming. You love farming. We barely see that, this generation. Why is it that you decided I'm just gonna go, into farming?
Honestly,
did someone force you into it,
no.
Or maybe it's just a choice that you made yourself?
No, I generally love being outside. I just like the fresh air, honestly.
Okay.
I don't like being in clustered places such as the CBD, which is why I like being in the outdoors.
So that's the reason why you're in Chivu. Look, guys, I'm telling you, Chivu, it's quiet.
Honestly, I try to move away from this. I had my fun, I had my fair bit, but I realized that we're growing as the youth and we're trying to do something with our lives. And it's now or never. You only get one chance in this life, and I'll only be 23 just once, 1 year, and that's over.
True.
So I realized that blowing money, spending money, going around the world, just fast life isn't good. And my uncle always tells me to dream big and chase your dreams. So I don't know, it's just me. I want to chase my dreams. I want to have fun, enjoy life, and meet new people, etc., etc.
Bro, I mean, we are talking about this young generation.
Yes.
Do you think that as young as we are focusing on the wrong things? I mean, it seems like...
No, I don't want to judge people. Don't get me wrong.
Well, what's your own opinion about the way we are doing things as young people? Do you think we're doing it right, or maybe we are young, we are focusing on the wrong things? From your own perspective, because as young as you are, it seems like you have figured something out.
No, I'm just trying. Don't get me wrong, I'm trying, guys. And I don't speak for everyone. I'm just speaking for myself.
I want to hear your honest opinion.
I'm speaking for myself, and I don't judge people by the way they do their things. It's totally fine. We all have a different way of living our lives, and that's totally fine. But I personally just chose to move away and try to build something of myself.
Okay.
And I just want to make my parents happy and just give them something, like, for all the sacrifices that they've done for me.
That's the goal.
Yeah, and I just want to, I honestly have big dreams. I won't lie to you. For my family, my parents, my uncle,
that's the goal, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, I think along the way, young people forget to, work hard so that they could make their parents proud. Someone who actually did that, make their parents proud, and then their parents say thank you for this. I mean, the feeling is amazing. But along the way, people they have too much fun to understand that they forget
where they come from.
Exactly. So I think, as for me, from my own perspective, I think a lot of young people out there, they are focusing on the wrong thing,
Yes, of course, and it's our job as the youth and as the people who are a bit older to educate the younger guys, because it's our job. If you don't help them, no one else is going to help them.
Very true.
And
very true.
This is all I'm trying to do, and to make agriculture fun for the other youth and to motivate them to try join and just enjoy. There's so much opportunities here.
Exactly. I mean, I came across your content on social media, especially on Instagram, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Speaking of farming, Zimbabwe was once the breadbasket of Africa. I always say that, you know, in most of my videos. Do you think that it's going to take us maybe like a lot of years to, you know, like go back to that?
No, I think anything is possible. It's not about time. It's just about the dedication, the efforts, the time we put into it. It's not about how long we can do it. Of course, it takes time, I'm not gonna lie. But then if we all work together as farmers and everyone else, just the government, the people. If you try to build something now is the time, of course. If we plan ahead and set our things straight, anything is possible. And as a farmer, you should always hope. Hope is the greatest thing that you can have. You should always hope and believe, because that's the most powerful thing.
Exactly. You are into animals. You said the Boran. Is it our breed?
No, it's not our breed.
Our own breed is
it's the Mashona breed.
Mashona.
Yes.
What's your advice to people who are actually, you know, recently graduated? What's your words of encouragement to them?
That's a tricky one, bro, because I'm also a recent graduate.
Exactly. You see.
No, I'm also still trying to figure it out.
But at the end of the day, you are into farming. You're doing something.
I am, of course. But then, honestly, it's about being an entrepreneur. That's just the goal for every farmer. I think we need to be entrepreneurs. We can't wait for people to build jobs. That's the
right advice. As young as you are, if you're out there and you're watching this video, you need to be an entrepreneur. You need to
find something to do.
Exactly.
No one's gonna come and hand you a job just randomly tell you ideas. You need to think out of the box, do things that people aren't doing.
Especially in Zimbabwe as of now, things are hard for everybody.
For everyone.
So you need to think outside of the box and don't job select.
Yes,
just do anything that pays out there.
Be a hard worker, because be a hard worker, be able to do these things hands-on, because farming at the end of the day is hands-on. And you know, like it's a chiposta and but there's a lot to that goes into that. It's not just Nike or khaki shorts, Land Cruiser, it's not that. There's just a lot that goes into it, and passion, hard work, effort, dedication. You should not try time, but it's possible. It's possible.
So you guys, if you're watching my videos for the first time, make sure to subscribe and like this video. It really helps this channel a lot. And let's have 1,000 likes on this video. And
more than 1,000.
Thank you so much.
More than 1,000. I'm not here for 1,000 likes.
Thank you so much. I like the confidence.
I mean, you guys, likes. I'm here to motivate.
I'm happy that I am traveling like that much these days. You know, I'm gaining exposure. I mean, this is my first time being here in Chivu, and I'm telling you, it's breathtaking. Like in Chitungwiza or Harare, I mean, life is fast-paced like that much. I mean, I like that, but I like this much. Maybe in the future I'm going to visit Terry. Do you know Terry?
Yes, I know Terry, Africa.
I mean, you guys, you're making it big as young as you are.
Yes. Terry is actually doing a really brilliant job. And
do you think, exactly, do you think that young farmers face a lot of disadvantages, you know, when comparing them with older guys?
Yes, of course, because capital-wise, low knowledge, experience.
Yeah.
Let's say you're competing with bigger players in the game, but that's not the case. It's not about competition. It's not about the next farmer. It's about you. Do what you can, improve that, make it work, and that's just it.
We're living in the age of social media.
Yes.
Do you think that farmers, entrepreneurs can use social media to their own advantage?
Yes. There's so many things. For example, you can build a network of people, farmers, product. We can help each other. As you can tell, so, you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I think the is quick.
And as you can see, we do not want this. And these ones are, we do not want that.
Oh, okay.
Let me get some. personally, without the knowledge, culture, with or without, visually worker from just seeing, you can appreciate, but no, Mumbai, naturally, I've realized that they're generally built for chimpanzees needs. Dog what's no so thrive Mumbai because Mumbai during this drought season, how is it still like this? But this is some of them. This
You
one.
guys, look at this.
So first step to farming is to be able to fara to magate. No answer, but go knows at our pin. Icho young entrepreneur.
I'm now a farmer. My dream is to see young people doing something that is very important. My dream is for someone to watch this video and say, Biriot, I heard what you are saying. I'm now doing something that is very important. I'm now venturing into this business. We barely have people like that these days. I'm telling you this, farming is the backbone of Africa. And I'm happy that we have young farmers who are venturing into farming. Look at Dylan. He knows farming like the back of his hand. If you have a child, in this modern age, I think a lot of people are focusing on the wrong thing. I'm not saying you should teach your child, farming, but something that is very important. The only thing that young people these days are focusing on, most of them are wrong things. But if we could have young people venturing into farming, young people venturing into entrepreneurship, I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, but I am telling you, this is it. It's a sad thing that we have young people doing drugs out there instead of them gaining exposure like this. We want people to learn a thing or two when it comes to farming. Cattle farming, goat farming, and I'm happy, as you can see on this farm, they're doing both cattle farming and goat farming. But what I have noticed as an individual is that they have a lot of cows. There's cattle here, and I'm telling you, these guys, they are doing it right. You know what I like about a farm? You only be surrounded by animals, and at the end of the day, you will be producing your own food. No one will take that away from you if you are a farmer. If anyone asks you out there who is Kelvin Biriot, tell them that I am the greatest of all time. You see what I did there? You should understand what I did there.